As Team Canada got back on the ice after a 14-day quarantine to start the week, as I'm joined by Sam Cosentino. Sam, head coach Andre Tournier said by the end of the week, we'll have our squad. Well, the squad is now in with the final cuts over the past couple of days. What do you make of who will be representing Canada at the World Junior Hockey Championships?
Really skilled group, a really deep group, 21st round picks. You're looking at returnees, all 6 of them who were invited to camp, made the team coming back. And it's a nice mix because you have 2 guys in the back that return, Byram and Drysdale. And then, of course, you have the four forwards as well with McMichael, Cousins, Byfield, and Mercer. So I like that core group of returnees. It's really helpful to have that experience when you're trying to defend a gold medal.
When you look at defending that gold medal, if you take us back to maybe previous teams and compare to this current team, are they a lot different?
Yeah, I think the evolution of the game has really been seen at this event. So you go back to those 05, 06 teams, you know, Brent Sutter's the coach, in heavy on the forecheck, lots of hitting, lots of physicality. And I think at that point, a clear definition between what would be your top 6 and your bottom 6, where the top 6 would be your skilled guys expected to score, and your bottom 6 more the grinder guys to allow time and space and some rest for your other group to really get the offensive work done. So when I look at the way this group is composed, it's entirely different than that. You're looking at 4 lines of skill up front. You're looking at puck movers who are oftentimes the 4th player in the rush on the back end. And then you're looking at a completely different dynamic than what we're used to. But in terms of team composition, when you go back 15 years to where we are now, it's evolved really the same way as the game has.
Virtually almost every player on the team is a first-round pick. I mean, that's great news. Is there any downside, or is that just about each of them understanding they may not have the role they normally have on their respective clubs?
You know, you tend to get in these situations, Gene, and you have an abundance of centers. And that is the case for Andre Tournier once again. So early on in the proceedings, they had to move guys like Peyton Krebs over to the wing, like Phil Tomasino over to the wing. And those guys responded well, and they will have no choice but to respond if they want to play. The depth at center is really, really strong and deep. And so there's only a certain few who can play that position, but others are happy to move over to the wing, knowing that they'll get the opportunity to get their ice. I think in terms of the team dynamic and chemistry, if you're talking about a rock star team and normal pro standards in the NHL, might be tough to manage all the egos. But when you're talking about wearing the maple leaf on your crest, everyone checks the ego at the back door, and so it should be fine in that regard.
Sam, I think, I kind of know the answer, but I need you to give us what you think should be the rightful expectations for Canada in a World Junior Hockey Championship. I know everybody watching this, the answer is going to start with a G, but what do you think they can achieve?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I look at the group and you have to think that, all right, this is going to be a situation where they should be able to defend gold with as deep as they are. 21st round picks, the returning guys. Andre Tournier was on the bench last year, so he knows what to expect and what this tournament throws at you. You've seen the Swedes take a bit of a hit already, as well as some other nations. And then we'll see, getting over here in North America, lots of travel, the bubble. I think Canada will be well acclimated to that already with having gone through the 14-day quarantine. So they're well equipped kind of off ice as well, Gene.
Well, I love this quote from Andre Tournier. He was asked, how good will they be? And he said, our actions will determine that, not our words. But Sam, we appreciate your words in setting up Canada for the World Junior Hockey Championships. Have a great weekend.
Great. Thanks, Gene. Good to be with you.